Funhaus is sponsored by ExpressVPN. Don't let your internet provider see all the sites you visit. Hide your browsing activity at expressvpn.com/openhouse.
It's summertime. I'm here with John. Music is in the air.
Hell yeah.
Can you hear it?
Yep, insert sound of music.
On this very special musical edition of Woo Woo, me and John have picked out some comments, but we've also written songs for each comment. So this is going to be a musical episode. We've musicified your comments.
And guess what, John? You don't know this, but
This Woo Woo we're on has a special Woo Woo theme song that me and you wrote.
here in the future.
And it's playing, it's about to play right now.
It's time for Woo Woo. How ready are you? We got a lot to do. We just said do. It's time for Woo Woo. Pull the train, let's choo-choo. See on the comments left by you. Put your hands in the air, let's Woo Woo. This is Woo Woo, the musical.
Did you know that we wrote a theme song?
I didn't, but I've been learning a lot of things at the moment. I love these curveballs that you're throwing me, and I love it.
That was an amazing theme song we wrote in the future.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
Right?
I really love your harmonica solo that you did.
Oh, shit. Oh, God.
All right, add that in now. John, you're going to start.
I am going to start.
With your Peloton song.
Hells yeah, let's go. Disclaimer, me and Ryan spent all of like a day making these songs. So we hope you guys like them.
It's a long time.
Here we go.
OMG, John is a Peloton. Your shit is low key cold.
Booyah. Damn. This comes from an episode of Woo Woo that I did with Elise, and I was telling her how I was trying for a long time to not show my Peloton in the background because I didn't want people to think I'm rich. I'm not. I was saving up for a really long time for this thing. Or, as Heaven Hole pointed out, that I was part of the Peloton cult because he's right. That shit is a cult. Peloton and CrossFit.
Now, I'm very familiar with cults.
Nice.
What makes Peloton a cult?
Man, it's just like when you get in, you just get sucked into that economy. You're buying all the shirts, the shorts, the shoes. You can't help but talk about it. You're constantly trying to put it in front of windows to show off the people that you have it.
Does the Peloton CEO require many like young wives or anything, worshiping them like a god?
Got you. You know,
Are they drinking their blood together? Anything like that?
I don't.
Okay.
Ryan sucks at Google Trends. 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 Ryan sucks at Google Trends.
Yeah. I don't know if you know this, John, but I won Google Trends a couple weeks ago.
I know. I cut that episode, and I was proud of you.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you made me look really badass and awesome. Thank you. Appreciate that.
I was proud of you.
I'm gonna go have some missionary position by myself right after this. Up till then, I was 0-4, so this was a huge deal for me. I needed one win to get my confidence up a little bit. I kind of switched up my genres each song.
Nice.
For this one, I wrote a pop punk song about how I won Google Trends. Let's play it right now.
Ryan finally won Google Trends. This is a historic day, said Sharon. Patrick's mustache is glorious. But Ryan finally won Google Trends. Let's not forget that part. So happy for Ryan. What a great way to start my Saturday. So happy for Ryan. What a great way to start my Saturday. So happy for Ryan. Congrats, Ryan. Congrats, Ryan. Congrats, Ryan. Conrad Hergon said that. Congrats, Ryan. Congrats, Ryan. Congrats, Ryan. You're the best person to ever play Google Trends.
Congrats, Ryan.
Congrats, Ryan. All right.
How do you do?
God, that's so.
How do you do the grungy sound? Because you sound like Smash Mouth a little bit.
Smash Mouth? Cool place. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I was trying to do that earlier today, and I just kept coughing every time. I was like, that's not for me.
It was pretty hard. I did an entire 3 takes just like this, and then I went and looked at my OBS, and it said I hadn't recorded any of it, and I was pissed.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. That was great, though.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Were you on the verge of winning, then Todd just pulled some whose line is it anyway type shit and just said, nah, you lost, or you just genuinely lost?
Yes, Todd does have it out for me.
Let's do -20 for those guys just because. because that's no good.
I would like to comment, fuck you, Todd. I was gonna win by double, and then you took all those points away like a fucking asshole.
He was feeling bad for us, Bonesy.
Bullshit. Go fuck yourself.
This one is about the Sega Bass Fishing Tournament and my deep quote. Chicken is the fish of the air. LOL, LOL, LOL. See, chicken is the fish of the air, if you didn't know that.
I think about it every second of every day. I filter my worldview through that quote now.
Do you? It's
Yeah.
the weirdest.
It's made me rethink a lot of things.
It's funny because every time I think about it, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. But no, it doesn't make sense. But no, it kind of makes sense. No, it doesn't.
Chicken's made back. It's the fish of the air. It's the fish, baby. It's the fish of the air.
Dude, that is some funky chicken.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend. I had to do something with some harmonies and some fun, some sexiness. You know the fun thing about doing these? Do you do the same things as me? Like, that's probably version number 4. Like, I rearrange, I re-record, and I always land on the version that I hate the least. It's never that I love it. I just, I can tolerate this one.
I have a problem with doing too many vocal tracks, because I'm always like layering that shit.
I do the same thing.
And at some point I'm like, this next take I do will not be heard. It is a cacophony of a million other Ryans. Just stop it.
Congrats, Ryan!
On this podcast recently, a man named Funk Boy thought that I looked like an edit of James and Patrick combined into one human. In the name of his name, Funk Boy, I wrote a funk song.
Nice.
Let's listen to this.
Funk boy, what you gotta say? Ryan looks like an edit of James and Patrick combined into one human. In this video, I don't know, I don't really see it. I'm looking at this Photoshop, I want to delete it. Cause this ain't me, this is some kind of monster. Pat's got the stash, but I've got the honker. And James is the man with the perfect tan, the best bone structure in all the land. I guess all three of us have the same shaped head. I'll give you that.
I love the horns in that, and very, very Beastie Boys.
Thank you.
I dig it. But now I'm looking at this photo, and there is a little combo. It's the angle.
Your contacts in, John?
No, that's also a spitting image. That's a great deep
Oh my
fake.
God. All right, what's your next song? Me and John challenged each other to a little game. I'm gonna pick the genre for John's comment, and John's gonna pick the genre for my comment. And the genre I picked for John is ska.
Ska! This is coming from the Gmod video that we did where we all had our faces in it. Jacob comes out in like a dune buggy, and he's got like this special voice filter on his voice. But then like it starts cutting out, and so John Smith is like, "Hey buddy, your voice is cutting out," and then Jacob breaks his character and says, "Oh fuck."
You're cutting out there, Game Master.
Fuck, not again, this happens every time.
And I was drinking some water at the time, and I legit just spit it up on my face and all in my beard. I was like, editor, please keep that in, because I literally just spit up water on my fucking face. I just spit my water on my face. That was a legit comedy moment that I laughed at.
A perfect comedy movie moment.
Yes.
John spitting water all over himself was a perfect comedy movie moment. Hey.
Let me tell you a little bit of something right here. That was some genuine laughter right there. Jacob made me laugh so hard that I spit my water out.
Pick it up, John.
Hey, is that like the ska dance?
That's the ska dance, bro.
Okay, I just thought that was just a thing Bruce did. Because I'll be honest with you, I've heard ska, didn't know it was called ska, didn't really know people liked it a lot.
We don't like it a lot, we love it a lot.
Yeah, I could tell. It wasn't until I joined Funhaus, I was like, oh, this is not a joke. People really like ska.
Catch-22, Streetlight Manifesto.
Big Fish, real big fish.
Against All Authority, Suicide Machine,
Real
the
big fish, there you
Scotalites,
go.
the Hippos, the Aquabats.
Although I will say, shout out to ska, because man, that was hard as hell to do, because it's like, I listened to it, I'm like, what exactly is like the trend that's going on? Because I don't listen to it other than like when I'm forced to through Funhaus videos. So shout out to all the ska artists out there. Like that shit is hard.
You shouldn't just have to be forced to listen to ska, John. You should want to listen to it actively on your own time.
I don't know about that.
Today's episode is brought to you by ExpressVPN. If you're familiar with Google Chrome, you're probably familiar with incognito mode. You know, the mode that shows you a cute little guy in a hat and glasses that makes you feel invisible. But in a recent $5 billion class action lawsuit against Google in California, Google said it themselves, incognito does not mean invisible. And why would it? Google makes a fortune tracking your movements online. If you want to be truly invisible, you need ExpressVPN. ExpressVPN reroutes your connection through an encrypted server, masking your IP address from data harvesters who want to identify you and your location. Every time you connect to ExpressVPN, you get a random IP address shared by many other ExpressVPN customers, so it's way harder for third parties to identify you and harvest your data. I use ExpressVPN all the time. I got it on my phone, I got it on my tablet, I got it on my PC. It's great. It's super fast, super easy to use. I just like having that little extra layer of security between me and my ISP. They don't need to know what I'm doing, and nobody needs to be selling my data, unless they cut me in. So if you really want to go incognito and protect your privacy, secure yourself with the #1 rated VPN. Visit expressvpn.com/openhouse and get 3 extra months free. That is expressvpn.com/openhouse. Go to expressvpn.com/openhouse to learn more. Thank you, ExpressVPN, for sponsoring today's show.
Now, are you ready for your genre of music challenge?
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Well, remind me what you made me do.
Ryan, you're a man of many hats, many talents, couple personalities, so I figured why not harness that and give you a barbershop quartet.
This was very difficult, and this also does not sound very good.
No,
It's so hard to harmonize with yourself, not at the same time. You know, like the whole logistics of me making this was stupid. But
It's very hard.
so Captain Smooth here was talking about this moment in this accidents gameplay. It says, when Ryan decides to be a TIE fighter for the Empire for 2 seconds, LMFAO 824. So let's listen to that.
Captain Smooth.
Captain Smooth.
Captain Smooth. When Ryan decides to be a TIE fighter for the Empire.
For 2 seconds.
LMFAO.
Roll the clip.
Oh, thank God for airbags, am I right?
Not since Call of Duty has. Not since Call of Duty has. Not since Call of Duty.
But there's a simple explanation for why I sound like a Star Wars creation. And that is...
I need to quit smoking weed.
Smoking weed, smoking weed, need to quit smoking weed, smoking weed, smoking weed, need to quit smoking weed, smoking weed, smoking weed, need to quit smoking weed, smoking weed, smoking weed.
Oh, I haven't been successful. It's getting kind of stressful. So after this video, I think I'm gonna
Smoke some weed, smoke some weed, smoke some weed, oh, I'm gonna smoke some weed.
Not since Call of Duty has.
Beautiful. Here's the thing. I know you're like, I don't like it, but it's funny. It actually has a very Star Wars tone to it.
Okay.
It's very, very...
Like it could be in the cantina?
Yeah, it has a very, very Star Wars tone to it.
It's jizz music. I'm a jizz master.
Okay, Jizz Master, got you. Nice little minors going on there. But I dig it. And then I love the way you turn it around at the end.
So this is a very real song. I definitely need to quit smoking weed. When you hear that sound of me as the TIE fighter,
Not since Call of Duty has been.
like, God, that's not, that is not good. And I don't want to die. I need to give this up so bad, but I have zero desire to stop smoking weed. The only reason is for health reasons, because of my fucking lungs, because I don't want to die.
Yeah. Now,
but other than that,
is it really bad? And this is actually a genuine question. You can educate me and the masses. Like, is it really bad for your lungs? I know like tobacco has the tars and things, but weed...
well, okay. There's a couple things that are fucking this up for me. A, I have mild exercise-induced asthma, so I'm already starting off with a handicap.
Yep.
2, I am an idiot and I sprinkle a little tobacco in my weed.
Oh, man, why are you doing that?
It's a spliff, baby. They do it in Europe.
Yeah, but you're putting A1 sauce on your steak. It's already good. It's already good.
No. It's like putting Mountain Dew on my A1 sauce.
Okay.
The A1 sauce, is the weed, I guess, in this analogy, and so it's chilling me out. But then the Mountain Dew is the tobacco, and it's waking me up and making me work hard all night.
Okay, so you got a little up and down kind of going.
I got an up and down kind of thing going, and I'm addicted to it, straight up. I was in denial for a long time, but I love it. And but I need to stop for the sake of my lungs, unfortunately. I've been thinking about starting a Twitch channel recently, right? For the sole purpose to distract me from smoking weed.
Oh, okay, I see.
If I want to start smoking weed, I'm just going to flip on this Twitch channel and start talking to people, and then that's going to be my distraction. Because that's what you need. If you're trying to break a habit, you just need to occupy your fucking time.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
I get that.
Yeah.
That's why I started doing cooking videos, because I drink. Now I have an excuse to drink. So I actually didn't really fix anything.
Okay.
I didn't really fix anything. I just justified why I'm doing it.
Yeah. All right. Well, maybe that's what I should do. John.
Yes.
I actually made another song. I was having so much fun with these that I made another one. Can I show it to you?
Yes.
This one is a country song.
Okay.
On Funhaus a week or two ago, we had a biopic episode. Biopic. How do you say the word biopic?
I like to say biopic, but I also say biopic sometimes. Let's switch it, like envelope.
Interesting.
This is a great segue to our topic this week, which is biopics.
Biopic. I call them biographical films to avoid this discussion
I always
altogether.
said biopics. Is that like a regional thing or a me being illiterate thing?
It's biopic here in America, man.
Biopic is like a pretentious, like a pseudo-pretentious pronunciation. It's always been biopic.
Well, that's what this song is about, and that's what some of the commenters like Verge22, Sensableb, and Bodie Buzzkill also were discussing on the Reddits. Let's listen to the song.
Verge22 and Sensableb were talking to Bodie Buzzkill. They met up down in Reddiville 12 days ago. It's a good place to chill. We were talking biopics on the Funhaus podcast. The good, the bad, the what were they thinking, but no one could agree on how to pronounce biopic or biopic. What's it gonna be?
We should do a biopic open.
Patrick here says biopic, but everyone agrees that he sounds crazy.
It's a biopic.
Biopic or biopic?
Biopic.
Which one do you say?
It's a biopic.
I personally say biopic, but I'm not a fucking dictionary.
I don't know how to pronounce biopic after watching this. Google says harder, I'd agree. You read a bio, not a biopic, biography, biology, etc. You and Sensableb need to have a look to the death to truly decide this. Biopic or biopic?
Biopic.
What's it gonna be? Biopic. Patrick here says biopic, but everyone agrees that it sounds crazy. Biopic or biopic?
Technically a
Which
biopic.
one do you say? Biopic. I personally say biopic, but I am not a fucking dictionary.
Almost every single biopic, whatever.
I love it. That's some great truck stop music right there.
Right? Yeah.
I dig that,
All right.
man. That's good. Now I want to read some more comments because I want to make some more songs.
I like this too. I want to do a regular musical woo-woo. You know, this should be a thing.
Yeah.
What do you think, people?
Man, this was a lot of fun. We're going to do this again. It's only up from here, Ryan.
Now can you take that exact same paragraph you just said, but sing it, and in the edit, I'm gonna put music under it, and go.
Let me see. It's only going up from here. We're gonna do it again, sometime really near. And Ryan's gonna add a song. And if you didn't know, Ryan really likes to wear a thong.
I like to wear a thong. This has been Woo Woo.
Woo woo!
It's time for woo woo.